Hey, welcome back. My name's Ron, and today I'm going to go ahead and share with you why listening to the media is actually hurting you. So, if you like the content I'm creating, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and even comment down below about how the media has actually influenced you, positive or negative. We're going to start a discussion down here. So, what I'm talking about is if you've ever checked out look at the media, you may be watching the media. What I'm talking about media is like mostly it'd be like TV, online articles, video type stuff usually, but it can be text as well. Even YouTube podcasts concerning media, some such as like the Young Turks. There's a whole bunch of other ones. Talk shows as well can also be on this. So what I'm talking about is that if look at the media, look at the words they're using. There's some very key words they're using. America is outraged. Really? I don't feel outraged. Well, I didn't feel outraged until I watched your stuff, and now somehow I feel outraged or angry or disgusted or, everything but positive, really. It's not like I go to the media or watch TV and then I'm like, oh man, I sure feel good about myself. I can't remember that ever happening, not in the last like 10 years. So, media actually is all about sales. Media sales are getting your attention. They want to rile you up. It's almost a game of who can be more extreme. So when you turn on the media, their design really is to shock you. So they use words like outraged, disgusted, horrible, murder, rape, killings, shootings. It's constant barrage of negativity. And while this stuff does happen in the world, say someone shot someone in Baghdad. You're living in Louisiana. Do you really need to know about it? Does it make you feel better knowing about it? Is it helping your day hearing about that kind of stuff? Actually, it's not. It's actually pulling you down. And, you might get suggested these things by even friends or family. They're like, oh man, can you believe what so-and-so's doing? And they ask me, and I'm like, no, because I don't watch the news. What am I going to get out of watching the news? I can't go in there and change the decisions that are being made. All it's doing is like bringing me down. So why should I watch something that's literally bringing me down? It's even designed to bring you down. So, and just stepping out of the sunlight, direct sunlight there. But it's like, just look at the titles. And the titles are catchy. So-and-so raped, blah, 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 got 115 years, or committed suicide, or there was a school stabbing in China. You live in England. You're like, okay, China is about as far away as you can get, really. So, why do they only ever post this stuff that's negative? Why don't they just talk about all the good stuff going on? So-and-so's building 100 schools in Africa. This organization is feeding 10,000 people today. This organization over here is trying to preserve all the world's knowledge from any potential catastrophe. It's like you never hear about this type of stuff. You only hear about the negative stuff. So why invite that into your life? Why watch stuff and read stuff that's just going to bring you down, make you feel horrible about yourself? And even if it's not about yourself, it'll just make you feel horrible in general, which is going to paint your entire day. If you feel, they call it, you got out of the wrong side of the bed this morning. What does that mean? You woke up angry, or you were triggered at some point, and you just stayed that way. So don't let it happen. If it happens, bring yourself back quick. Nowadays, I just cut all that stuff out. I don't watch what the media's doing. I don't watch any of that stuff. Sometimes I'll glance at some articles, and I quickly turn it off because I can feel the difference it's making. When a buddy turns on Young Turks, for instance, or some news podcast, and I'm just like, dude, turn that off. I can feel how much I'm getting depressed just listening to that stuff. So it's like, why, don't poison yourself with that nonsense. You know, cut if you're big into it, then just ease out of it. Just watch a little less often. Eventually, you'll just cut it out altogether. So that's my suggestion to anyone: if you want to feel better, cut the media out. You'll start feeling better right away. So if you like the content I'm creating, go ahead and do like, comment, and subscribe. And I make a lot of videos, so just go ahead and hit the bell notification so that way you're updated on the daily videos that I do. And have a great day.